My name is Chris, and I was born in Hawaii. I'm the founder and owner of T.A.G Muay Thai in Northern Virginia. I own my own clothing brand, and I recently just published my first book, Conquering Muay Thai. I come from a military background. My dad was Army, my mom worked for the Navy, and we bounced around from place to place. So that's how I was born in Hawaii, moved to London, moved to California, lived in Germany, then back to California. So my first job wasn't a paying job. It was actually, I was a West Covina police explorer. What is a police explorer? We just thought we were so cool. You know, we had flashlights, you know, we had like the police uniform, and then we'd walk around the buildings, you know, doing all these checks, going on ride-alongs with all these cops in LA. At the same time that I was working as a host, I also worked at 24 Hour Fitness as a personal trainer and supervisor. So I went to Cal State University Fullerton, got my degree in communications, and I always knew that I wanted to be a cop and also run my martial arts gym. So I moved to the Northern Virginia area back in 2002, April 2002. The reason that I moved over there is that I got a job with the federal government as a police officer, and I started my training in Glencoe, Georgia, was there for 3 months, and then I moved to Maryland when I went to the training academy. From there, I think it was maybe 2, 3, 4 months later, then I purchased my first home in Woodbridge, Virginia. From there, I met my wife, you know, we got married, and we basically bought a place over there in Herndon, Virginia, and then now I'm over here in Albany, Virginia. So this is how T.A.G started. Back in 2002, when I came from California and I moved all the way over here to the Northern Virginia area, I actually met a guy at Oregon. And I met this guy at Oregon, and he said that he has a gym over there in Virginia. So I originally bought my first home over there in Woodbridge, Virginia, because I wanted to be next to that school. However, as I started training over there, I started to notice something about that gym. I noticed that they were asking me questions about why I look the way that I do. What drills do I need to do? And I was paying 200 bucks. So I kind of got frustrated. Just started doing the jiu-jitsu over there because I didn't feel like I should be paying for the Thai boxing. I maybe stunted my growth a little bit, but I talked to my trainer and he told me that I needed to start training people at my work. Now, the reason that I needed to start to train people at my work was I can teach them how to hold the pads properly. I can have them do the drills that I want to do. My methodology was a little bit differently than the different people in the area. So from there, you see that the colors are black and gold. So the police agency I work for, the colors are black and gold. So that's how we came up with this, because the guys that I was working with at my work, we were just out in a 2-car garage in Herndon, and they wanted to give me something back because I was just basically training them for free because it's a passion of mine. They said, hey, let's go ahead and we'll start paying you, and let's go ahead and put some colors on the wall. So that's how we got the black and gold. And the way that we got involved is that all the people that I originally worked with back in the day, when I moved out to Northern Virginia, they saw that I was training some people. They came up to us, they had me go to their tournaments, to their competitions, and I started coaching them. And then at the same time, the people that I was training, they started competing as well. So we started doing all the local area events, and then we started going to national competitions, like on the East Coast. From there, it kind of stemmed into a little bit more. As our guys kept winning, people just started to know what T.A.G was. So when you look at the letters T.A.G, it actually means the Aboy Gym. The Aboy Gym, the Aboy is my last name, and when we came up with the name, my wife asked me, what do you want to name your gym? And I said, maybe Aboy Gym. And she said, you need something a little bit more clever. So she said, how about T.A.G, the Aboy Gym, and just have the acronyms. So it just kind of stood out, and everyone just known us as T.A.G. And because of our colors, the way that we have our designs of our logos, people can see us from a distance and know, hey, that's T.A.G over there. I like helping people. And when I say that I like helping people, I like to kind of build their confidence. I should be able to take the lowest common denominator and build their confidence enough where they're going to be able to protect themselves in some life or death situations. T.A.G represents discipline, hard work, and a lifestyle. Martial arts is easy. When I say that martial arts is easy, anybody can teach you to do a stance, throw a punch, throw a kick, but the training doesn't stop once you leave the gym. It's the way that you kind of make yourself very disciplined, waking up in the morning, going to work, doing the grind. You have all the hard times. When I say the hard times, you have a bad day at work. You go to the gym, you forget about all that, you train for an hour, you forget about all your problems. And then when you go out of the gym, you feel much better. So T.A.G, to me, it's basically building confidence in people. If you want to follow me for daily updates, please follow all my social media platforms listed below and also in the description.